Hello, YouTube. It's Candid back again in my BMW Blue. So it's been a minute. I've been doing some self help development, listening to a lot of Jim Rohn. If you guys have not discovered Jim Rohn and you want a better life and you want a better mental state and you want balance and you want self growth, Jim Rohn. He's a guy from the 80s. Um, was broke at 25 after college and just couldn't figure life out. Met a millionaire, maybe a billionaire. And from then on, just grew his mind, his spirit, his body, his money. Lost it a couple times, gained it back, you know. And he just really, for me anyway, somebody else might be a better inspiration for y'all. But from Candid to my YouTube fans, Jim Rohn, check it out. Like, just priceless to me. Absolutely priceless. So anyway, so I'm coming to you guys today because I had my mother over, right? Get y'all the tea. So my mother, she came up here. Oh my God. First of all, I've been up here probably about 7 years. My mother came up here once, and that's because she was outrunning a hurricane in Charleston somewhere. And but she takes thousands and thousands of trips to Las Vegas and Baltimore and all this other stuff. And then she gets horribly upset when I don't come see her or didn't come home for Christmas or New Year's and stuff like that. And I was like, y'all, I just got to the point where I was tired of running to Charleston every chance I got, because I don't per se have family or any family. That's not even a per se or even like a good connection of friends, even though I've been where I am for a while now, 7 years. But I would run home as much as possible. Then it was like, hold up, wait. First of all, going home costs too much money. You understand me? Like food, eating, treating. Then you got to go see 50 million different people. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. Plus, wasn't nobody was making the trip to see me. Nobody was making the trip to see me or my kids that everybody loves so much. Everybody want to see. Oh, we miss y'all and we love y'all, but nobody was making that trip up here. You understand me? But they were going to everywhere else. So anyway, and we ain't holding no grudges, but I was like, okay, keep this money in my pocket. My finances need to get better every day anyway. So keep this money in my pocket, going about my life. So I guess my mom was like, okay, I'm gonna go see her. So her and my dad came up here. And the moral of the story, y'all, is so my mother rediscovered her father's family. My mom never talks about her childhood or her past, so I don't know why she hasn't been in contact with them her whole life, but I say for probably about the last 15 years, she's kind of like reunited with them and she loves them. And every chance she gets, she's in Baltimore. And every chance she gets, she's talking to them. And hey, cool. Cool. You want to, I don't know, relive the past, rekindle the flame, whatever it is you feel in the void. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But in the back of my mind, for the life of me, I can't understand why. Like why? Like why? Because where were these people when we were growing up? Like I never saw these people. I never heard from these people. And now, like when she talks about them with such I don't know. I don't know. Just vibration, like high vibrations, like this her soul tribe and maybe it is. Maybe this is what she's been missing in life, but I just feel like it's fake as fuck. Like, and when she talk about it, she be like, oh, I'm going home. Your home is here. Your home is here. Your home is not New York that you haven't been in since you were like 13. Your home is not Baltimore with some people who don't come see you. I mean, jumping on a flight, a train, I don't know, 3, 4 times a year, maybe five. Somebody gets sick, she there. Somebody dies, she there. I don't see these motherfuckers. And so, like, and I don't know if that's with everybody's family, but comment, let me know. But my thing is, my grandma's like that too. So my grandmother, her biological father went, left her biological mother and went to another woman. And for my entire childhood, I have seen my grandmother just flock to these people. I mean, somebody dies, she there. Just want to stop in and say hello, she there. Just anything, always over there, always over there, always over there. And some people might say she's the bigger person, but why? 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 These people never come see my grandmother. Never. For the first time last year, my entire life, my grandmother had a birthday party, and one of those family members from her biological father's second marriage showed up. One. And she was all, ooh, oh my God, this is such a long trip, because from Mount Pleasant to St. Stephen's, that might be an hour 20. That might be an hour 20. But yet and still, I've seen my grandmother religiously go, even after my grandfather died, religiously went to these people, checking up on them. How you doing? Making sure she's, just present in their life. And never not one time, except this last time, except last year, never not one time did these people come see her. So it's like, what is it that makes you want to be accepted so bad? Like, and I, my grandma, she's so vain. I don't even think she knows. She's so vain, and she so desperately wants to live a certain life. And I can't say that she didn't live the certain life, but her life was never enough. So on my grandfather's second marriage, all of the children were like doctors and nurses, and I might be exaggerating because I don't know for sure, but school teachers, all of them had their homes, all of them had their marriages, their cars, their children, and I can't tell you, my grandma's had the same life a number of times. Marriages just didn't work out for her, but she's had the same life numerous times, has had her own business numerous times. But it's like, in her mind, she's never enough. And instead of just, I don't know, being okay with that, her whole life she's continued to push for their acceptance. And I don't really get it. I don't get it. And I feel like that's the same with my mother. She's pushing for, I feel like, acceptance. She's pushing to be a part. She maybe I don't know. Like I said, I don't really know her childhood, but how many people out there are going through that? Like, how many people, how many women are going through that? You know what I'm saying? Where you're with the wrong person. You're just totally with the wrong person. But you don't want to quit or give up. You don't want to be lonely or start over. So you just keep pushing and pushing and pushing for a person who ain't pushing for you back. Like, or a family that ain't pushing for you back, or a friendship group that ain't pushing for you back. You always the one setting up the invites. You always the one, you know, fitting the bill. Like, when does that stop? Like, when do we get real and honest with ourselves? Like, when does that happen? Because that's what needs to happen. Like, you shouldn't be out here trying to do XYZ for nobody. You should strictly love and live for yourself. And that's that shit money can't buy. That's what money cannot buy. And it's just crazy. And it's just crazy. I almost want to think my mother's sister is the same way. Maybe at a lesser degree, Because I remember one time her friend was in a car accident and she made it up here, I think the same day. I really think she made it up here the exact same day to see that friend in the hospital. And she blew my phone up. She wanted to stop by and say hi. She blew my phone up. But I don't think it would be the same if I was in a car accident. I don't think she would have showed up as rapidly. I think she would have called. She probably would have sent a couple dollars. You would have had to hear about it at the end because Lord have mercy, she need praise. You hear me? Oh my goodness, she need praise. Let me tell you something. I probably borrowed 4 or 5 times from her back in like 2017. And she was super proud. She's doing awesome in her life, so she's super proud. We were just really getting back on that speaking terms, and she'd be like, every time you talk to her, I make $1,000 a week. I make $1,000 a week. Everybody calling me. I'm a great person. I don't know what I do to these people, but these people love me, and I take care of everybody. And I'm sorry. She'll break down and cry quickly for like 2 minutes. I mean, hard cry for like 2 minutes. Then she right back. Like, okay. I feel like that's her chameleon spirit. You know what I'm saying? She lived a tough life. She know how to get in and out of situations. I feel like that's one of her fallback mechanisms. But anyway, so I called her about 3 or 4 times. Okay. And I'm like, hey, aunt, shit bad down here. Can you send me a couple dollars? Oh man, I can't. Boy. I mean, you got me at a real bad time, this, that, and the third, this, that, and that. Let me see what I could do. Let me see what I could do, And she'll get off the phone. And she'll probably call you back in a day or two and she'll have the money and it'll be like, yeah, I had to move some stuff around, but I made it and I'm gonna get it straight and I got it straight and um your uncle he gonna go out here and get the money for you and da 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 da. So you'll be like, okay, thank you, I really appreciate it. So then you'll get the text message saying, hey, this is the number, go get the money. So okay, I'll be like, thank you. So then she gonna call you right back. Did you get the money? Yeah, I got the money. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh wait, you couldn't call and tell nobody you got. I mean, okay, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But then I found out that this was a reoccurring situation. So I never asked her for money again. You know what I'm saying? So then this Christmas, she was like, girl, you need to come down. I'm gonna send you and them kids $500 so you can come down. And we miss you and I want you to celebrate the new house. Girl, because we live in, she like to brag now, because we live in large and oh my goodness, the porch and this, and I mean, from the looks of it, is a big, beautiful house. You understand what I'm saying? But I just couldn't take the $500. Like, I could not take the $500 because I hate feeling like I got to bow down and kiss the rings because you gave it to me. I hate the fact that in the back of my mind, I feel like you're going to subtly, because everything about her, I can't say everything about her is subtle, but certain things are subtle. And I don't want her to subtly go tell nobody, well, I had to send Candid $500 to get her and the kids up here. She ain't really had, fuck all that. Fuck all that. And as a matter of fact, she sent the kids Christmas money. I think she sent like everybody $60 a piece. Me and the kids, everybody got $60, and we thankful. So when I was on the phone and she was sending the money, I had each of the kids come in here, tell her thank you for the Christmas money, this, that, and the third, this, that, and the third. And when she cash out me the money, bam, I hit her husband up because he's the one that sent me the cash app. I was like, thank you. Me and the kids really appreciate it. As soon as I get in a fucking car to go to work, here she is calling. Oh, I don't get no love? What do you mean you don't get no? Ain't nobody calling tell me you got the money or not. I had each of those kids personally tell you thank you. What did you want me to do? Line them all up again? Like it's like you gotta suck a dick, when she do something for you. So it's like even this year, if she goes to send Christmas money or birthday money, I'm just gonna respectfully decline because it just to me, I mean, for you guys, hey, money, me money, and if she gonna get it, give it, I'ma take it. But for me, that's not where I'm at in life. That is not where I'm at in life. But back to the original situation, I don't think she would have made the trip to Greenville. I don't think she would have made the trip. I don't think she would have made the trip. But to make the trip to see her friend, that kept her in high honors because the friend is from a group that she's a part of, and in that group she's a major player. From what I'm hearing, she's a major player, and she's expected to show up, and she has proclaimed herself as the show up type. And don't get me wrong, she do a lot of good shit for a lot of people, a lot of stuff. But so for her to show up, that went along with that character she is in that organizational group. But my niece, I might don't have to be as aggressive because I don't have to maintain this reputation. She's not going to go back and call nobody or say nothing or do nothing. I just don't think it would have been the same situation, but it is what it is. So anyway, that's my little drop. I'm not sure if I gave y'all advice or not other than be yourself. Don't chase nothing. And don't be out here begging or accepting free money. Sometimes it just ain't worth it. It just ain't worth it. And you'll be surprised what it do for your self-esteem. To say no is powerful. To say no is powerful. To leave a job because you're not happy, powerful. To walk away from a man because you're not happy, powerful. To let your mother know, like I had to let my mother know, I appreciate you for raising me, but we don't have that kind of relationship. And still keep it respectful, that's power. To turn down free money, that's powerful. So, y'all, that's what it is. Talk to y'all next time.